to start with Jennifer Gable, a transgender woman who has been a transgender woman for at least 7 years. She changed her name from Jeffrey to Jennifer. She recently passed away unexpectedly, had a brain aneurysm at work. She was working at the bank. So her family throws an open casket for her over a month later, which I found a little odd, but they dressed her up like a man. They put her in a pinstripe suit, they cut her hair so she was Jeffrey when she died.
Yeah.
I don't know if the proper term is you throw a wake for someone. That's like you throw a party.
Okay, excuse me.
You hold away.
Host? Plan?
Hold, maybe?
Okay.
Had.
Clearly she should have been buried as a woman.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, no question. She
Clearly.
was Jennifer Gable. That's it. Her friends who knew her as Jennifer, and probably many who knew her as Jeffrey and then Jennifer. Yeah,
they were horrified by it.
I'm disgusted.
It's selfish on the family's part, but does it surprise you that this took place in Idaho?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me anywhere. I mean, I guess, you're the more conservative states you go, the more likely you find somebody. But it's that, there are families all over California who are disgusted by their gay children, and would probably do the same thing.
There's Republicans.
There's just fewer of them.
Yeah.
So here, my theory of what happened was that the mortician
got confused.
Didn't know. They get the body from the hospital, what have you. I'm sure he wasn't wearing a dress or what have you. He was just in the hospital. How they transport bodies?
I think the family has a lot.
And then but then the family who's paying the mortician says, "I want you to do this." Oh, sure, you're paying me. I'll do whatever the hell you say.
It's selfish on their part. I mean, she was 32 when she passed away. Is that too young for her to have a will? Is that something you should have to put in your will? Like, please bury me as I am?
I guess so.
Yeah, but I mean, look at what they did too. I mean, so she, obviously the family did this because they put a paid online obituary, right? Makes no mention of Jennifer.
Oh,
and they say Jeffrey Charles Gable, 32, of Boise, died suddenly August 9th, 2014, while at his job at Wells Fargo. He was married to Ann Arthurs in 2005 in Hawaii. They were later divorced.
By the way, he's a much more attractive woman as a woman.
You think so?
Yeah,
He's a totally good-looking woman.
I think he looks like an attractive woman as a guy, not so handsome. Yeah, he just looks like a regular guy.
Okay, I guess I agree with you.
He's not attractive. He's not attractive. He's just like a regular.
But she's pretty.
But as a woman, he's pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know. Call me crazy. This story just surprises me.
Well, yeah, it was brought up earlier. People were saying, I'm not familiar. I've never really had, I've lost, a grandmother, grandfather, but I was younger, so I didn't go to a funeral and really experience the full thing. Right? Luckily, I haven't had to do that in my life. I'm 34, but I've been told these things are for the family. Like they want to see their deceased a certain way. So that's why they're not necessarily surprised that this would happen. They're kind of like, well, it's not for the person who's not here anymore. It's for us to see the person the way we.
Yeah, I know.
But you're supposed to honor them.
Right, exactly. And by the way, I think it's deplorable. But apparently, this seems to be a normal thought process. I didn't know that. Maybe it's something I missed in the way people.
Their money, their way.
I don't know. Like in something that's less drastic, say like, well, I like the way she looked in this dress or in this makeup type of thing. The way they.
I know, but that's like this is whole identity issues. Right. That's and whatever. The family clearly hated it, and it's disrespectful, and they've done a terrible thing to their daughter, and I hope they feel great shame because of it.